is my mom? Who is my mom? Oh, y'all ain't like that right there. Well, I can't come to church. My mom don't want me to come to church this morning. I got to stay at home. My husband don't want me to come today. Y'all ain't have. He said, ain't nobody left house. Ain't nobody left husband, wife. Y'all ain't like a bitch. For my sake, they can't be wrong. Y'all want the Bible? Y'all want the Bible way of doing something? Come on, son. I'm giving you the word right there. He looked around there. He said, who is my mother? See, that could look like he was insulting. See? He said, who is my father? Watch it. He that does the will.
The will. All right.
Your relationship that you, they ain't doing the will. Why you letting them get you out the will?
Yes.
Amen.
Well.
Amen? Because sometimes your family, wife, spouse, or brothers, they can be out the will. They'll pull you out. Amen. And why would you let somebody pull you out the wheel? Come on, somebody. And you was in the wheel, and that's when you were doing good. As long as you was in the wheel, he was blessing you. You sit there and let no knucklehead get you out the will of God. Come on, somebody. The safest place in the whole wide world is in the will. I ain't talking about the permitted will, the perfect will of God. That's something that God will permit, but it's not his perfect will. He'll permit you to marry that lover that you want, and he ain't got nothing to do with it. But that's not his perfect will to happen. It wasn't his will that Israel had Saul to be the king. But because that's what they wanted, he permitted them to have what they feel it say. I wish y'all would get this right here. I wish y'all would get this teaching. All right, 5 more minutes up. We can really get out of here. So we talked about here, he being the foundation. Apostle, he said order there. And he says here in the 14th chapter, he said follow after charity. The word follow means to pursue. When you follow something, you're pursuing that.
Very good.
And what if we start pursuing after the will of God? What if we start pursuing at God's being number one in our life? And not secondary. Follow after charity. Now watch this. And desire. The word desire means to wish for. Spiritual, there we go, gift. Some of you got great natural gift, but then there's some spiritual gift that he's about to impart in you. We got people that have the ability to impart spiritual gifts to you. Amen. So they see the gift in you, and sometimes it needs to be stirred. It needs to be activated. Amen. So that's why he says stir the gift that is in me. Y'all ain't liking the teaching right now. Spiritual gift. But rather that you may, I like that, prophesy. See? In other words, he said above all the other gifts. Come on, somebody. The main gift that you ought to be desiring. Not that you just lay hands and people fall out. Come on, somebody. Not that you have so great a faith. But he said, above all the gifts, he said, desire the prophecy. Now, you ask the question about why would he tell him that? Because he said, prophesying is a building gift. And he said, I desire that all of us have that gift so we can learn how to build one another. Oh, that's good right there. In other words, if you have prophecy in your belly, come on, somebody. He said you will start building each other, not tearing each other down. Because words are powerful. Come on, so you can either build a person or you can tear them down. And most of us are snared by the very word that we speak. Y'all ain't help me up in it. You can hurt me or you can help me by your word. So he says right there, but desire prophecy. Somebody said prophecy is a building gift. And that gift is to edify. Somebody said edify means to build. We have to learn how to build. And prophecy is one of the ingredient parts of building the church. When the prophetic is missing out in the church, it's going to cause the church to die. Because the prophetic is the breath of God. He said, breathe on these young bones. Did he say, when he said prophesy, he breathed. So prophecy is one function is the breath of God. If the breath of God is out of you, you can't live no more. And you know what he needs to do? He needs to breathe. Somebody needs to prophesy. Speak over your life again. Let me make it even clear. He breathed and man became a living. Let me break it on down. You act like this. He breathed and man became what? A living, not a dead. So if the prophetic is missing, which is the breath of God out of the house, the church can't live. Amen. So, and most churches don't reveal the prophetic no more because they don't even believe the prophetic. But God had to restore it back. Come on, so that the church can live again. The church been dead. What you think them dry bones, Israel? Amen. What you think that means? That means that the battle with dry bones. Israel had got in a dry state. Amen. It was a bone. It was a valley for what? Dead bone. Come on, so it was a place that was lifeless. He asked the prophet. Did he ask the prophet? He said, prophet, can he dead been? He said, you know it. He said, prophesy. There we go. And then what? Speak the breath of life to them, that they can live again. He spoke the breath of life, and the book said all the bones came together. Y'all ain't helping me up. See, what the prophetic does is shift us and place us back in our rightful place. In other words, when one is not a place over here and one is not a place over there, somebody got a real prophetic voice. When they speak it calls you to get back in position. It calls things that's been dead in your life, that has been dormant in your life, to start coming to fruition. I wish I had somebody in here. The prophetic, it'll bring life back into you. That's why we need real prophets and real prophetic people. Without the gift of the prophetic, the church is going to die. Because it won't be able to build, it won't be able to edify, it won't be able to strengthen. And when the church is not strengthened, come on, somebody, they're going to continue to be weak. Because when you're strengthened, you become strong. Come on, somebody. Amen. When you've been sick for a while, you have stroke, they got to keep working on you. But when you become strong, you can function better. The church been dysfunctional because of the neglected gift of the prophetic. Y'all ain't helping me up here. But when God restore it, what you think? Restoring me. Bring it back to place. And when God restores the prophetic making out, it's going to cause the church to rise up to live again. And you ain't going to come into church dead and dry. Amen. So it's going to be continual excitement taking place. I'm almost through. Somebody said, I'm almost through. So he said, what he said there? So when we build people, somebody said, when we build people, we build church. Prophecy will strengthen the believers because you're speaking the life of God. And a lot of us is not living, we existing. And he came that you might have life and that you might have. He didn't come that you just exist. He came that you might live. Am I right? Amen. And watch this, we almost through. Amen. I had to keep going because I knew Laura was going to come through the door. So I had to come and give her a little teaching. Amen. Did he say that? Someone said the prophetic brings the life of God. And prophecy brings the life of God because you speaking the heart of God. You speaking the mind of God. Somebody said the mind of God. Actually, you're revealing what's in God's mind. Come on, somebody. And when you prophesy out of the heart of God, you're revealing the plan and the will of God. Yes, sir. Prophecy also reveals the plan. The plan of God and the will of God for your life. Come on, somebody. See, so the prophetic gift is very needed. Somebody said it's very needed. Because the prophetic gift can birth gift.
That's right. That's good.
I wish I had somebody. Amen. And that's why for so long we've just been embracing the office of the bishops and the pastors, but them are not governmental gifts. Because Prophetic is nothing that you elected in. Bishop is something that you elected in by the church. That's where the church can fire you and hire you. But when you've been called to the prophetic and the apostolic, that is a call. It's not an office. He said if you desire the office, not if you desire the office of a bishop. If you desire the office of a bishop, you desire a good work. Not if you desire the office of the prophet.